And just hit the button. All right, let's go.
Let's do it, y'all.
Welcome to your. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back with another your thoughts from your boy.
Yes, sir. I'm your boy Sad, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
And I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World. And on this one, we are talking about men choosing who they want to have children with.
Right.
Because I was saying that men can't choose, women choose that because women choose whether or not to have the child in the first place.
Right.
A man here was saying we choose who we want to have a baby with.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, let's dive into it.
Okay, we're going to jump right off into this thing. And the reason I say that men choose... Now, first, before I say that, let me preface it by saying this. Women have the ultimate decision.
Okay.
Ultimate decision whether or not to physically have the baby.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But my statement is based upon a man having sex unprotected. You see what I'm saying? So that man... Oh, I didn't know what that was. That man is going to choose who he have unprotected sex with, and when he do, he knows the consequence, the possible consequences of that. You see what I'm saying? So
sometimes that's feel better though.
I agree, but I'm saying, okay, once again, always to my go-to statement: if somebody don't do A, B and C don't happen. So the man not wearing protection is A. You see what I'm saying? He just did A. So potentially B if she get pregnant, and C if they have the child.
All right, but let's say he's a very popular guy. Say he got 5 different women. Say he just don't like rubbers. Period. Now I'm telling you, every single time he lay down with these women, one of these 5 that he sleep with no protection, the thought of what if I get her pregnant does not run through his mind.
Okay, he a fool. If you sleep with somebody unprotected and you ain't thinking about the possibilities, yeah, you don't need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I actually, you know what? I ain't gonna say his name, but 8 kids.
8 kids.
8 kids. He said he don't like rubbers. He said the same. He still say it to this day. He don't like them. He don't like how they feel.
Okay.
8 kids. So, you know,
kids.
Right. And my thing is, if you want to keep having kids, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's a direct result of that. You know what I'm saying? Direct result of that is like, yeah.
I mean, okay. Maybe that's a little irresponsible. I'll give you that. A man sleeping with 5 to 6 different women with no protection. That's very irresponsible.
It is.
And he's playing with his. He's playing with his life.
Yes.
He's not only playing with his livelihood.
Yes, sir.
He's playing with his life because all it takes is one woman to be like, I got something, and he just spread it to 4 or 5 other people.
That's right. Yep.
and I guess I kind of relate to him because through most of my journey of my whatever, I've been playing my life.
Okay.
And when I think about it after the fact, I'm like, damn, that was real dumb. I shouldn't have did that. You know, I'm like, man, no, I shouldn't have did that either. But then in the moment, I don't be thinking about that. In the moment, I don't be thinking, oh man, I might fuck around and get this rating. I don't.
You don't think about that?
No, not in that moment. Nah.
Okay.
Like for some reason, me playing my life. Every serious relationship I've been in, we stop using rubbers.
That's normally
how it works.
Yes. Right.
But sometimes with my jump off, I stop using rubbers because I just don't like the way they feel. I can't.
Okay.
I can't climax in a rubber. Most of the time, like 9 out of 10 times, I can't climax in a rubber. So I take them off.
I mean,
but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you know what you're doing. You know it's a possible chance.
I am old enough to know what I'm doing. Right?
Yeah, you know, and even though you may not be thinking about it, it's still reality. You know what I'm saying? It's still what can happen. The story I was gonna give earlier is before I met my wife. Before, you know what I'm saying, we met. I actually had a pregnancy scare that wasn't true.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't true. And my approach to it, you know what I'm saying, was like any young person, because I was like real young, real young at that time. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, nah, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it turned out to be that she was lying. You know what I'm saying? It was actually, she was pregnant, but it was, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that was like, yeah, I was really young, and it scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really, and as you see, I'm a grown man now, and I still remember that. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of them things, because in the moment, you know what I'm saying, when somebody tell you that, then you got to go home and you got to think about it. Then you might have to tell your folks,
right? Which
is what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, then they got to talk to their folks and like all of that, just for it to turn out to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? But still, that's one of them things that as a young man, you supposed to learn from that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, I dodged the bullet this time, so now I know what to look out for. Which is what you're supposed to think and actively do. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But don't just be like, okay, I know what to do, so I'm gonna dodge it this time. I'm gonna dodge it this time too. I'm gonna dodge. No, because if you don't, I'm gonna send you to talk to that person I was talking about with them 8 kids. I'm just saying, y'all. It's serious. Like, men. Okay, I want to say this too, because men, you gotta understand. Fellas, bros, whatever, homies, all of y'all, understand something. A lot of women don't believe in abortion. Period. They just don't believe in it. So
some do, but a lot of them don't.
No, I'm just saying a lot of them don't, right? So when you get them pregnant and you tell them, I don't want no kids,
they're gonna keep it in.
They're gonna keep it anyway, and it's not to spite you.
Yes, it is.
No, for the ones who don't believe in abortion, they wholeheartedly don't believe in it. So they come up pregnant, they having the baby. I got folks like that, family members like that. They get pregnant.
They taking the child support?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, say yes or say no. But the belief, especially here in the South, you know, and it is changing. We know that a lot of folks are changing their mindset, but a lot of women don't, just flat out don't believe in abortion.
True.
So if they get pregnant, they're having this baby.
True.
They're going to have it.
True.
Even they might understand that they're going to be single parent, blah, blah, blah. You may not want it, blah, blah, blah. Nowadays, women are so progressive, they'll ask you to sign over your rights. Because they know you don't want it. They know they may not want it neither, but they're not going to abort it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's weird, man. It's weird. You definitely got to know, you know what I'm saying?
Let's dive on that. Because that one kind of touched my soul there. The sign your rights over. So, let's say, or let's question the system here.
Okay.
So you got a woman that doesn't believe in abortion.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a child, and she tells this man who's a deadbeat,
mm-hmm.
why don't you sign your rights? No. She don't even tell him nothing. He gets to keep all his rights. She don't go down to child support.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy that says, you know what? I may not have wanted you to have the baby.
Mm-hmm.
You're having the baby. I'm going to be a father.
Okay.
She tells him, sign your rights over. I want child support.
Mm-hmm.
I want all kind of support. And I'm talking about big money support, not a couple dollars here and there.
Right.
So why is the system designed
mm-hmm.
to have these women think or that that's okay?
That's just how the system is. It's jacked up as that sound. You know, men always gonna get the short end of the stick when it comes to that. And actually, that's a whole other topic right there too. Because should men have to pay child support who do not want the baby? And I don't mean after the baby is born. I mean if he's telling the woman actively, hey, I don't want kids, and like we saying now, she don't believe in abortion, so she have the kid.
Should he have to pay child support?
Should he have to pay child support? Like I said, that's a whole nother conversation.
He won't pay.
Well, he'll be ordered to pay, but like, he probably won't.
Nah, he won't. She won't even take him down there.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's a whole nother, you know what I'm saying?
It is
that's a whole nother topic where we can run a whole nother, because even though we do
I guess my story time.
Let's go.
So,
yes, sir.
My daughter is 20 now, and she'll be 21 in November. And I remember vividly, she had to be 15 or 14, and me and her mom been going to court since she was 2. when we got a divorce. And when she was 15 or 14, her lawyer told my lawyer, she don't even want child support no more. She just wants you to sign your rights over. Now, I don't know what said what it said. I said what he would have said in the moment. But this said, I'll sign it, but that bitch won't make it out of the courtroom alive. And my lawyer looked at me and she said, you're joking, right? And my mom was there and she said, no, he's not. Like, if he signs some shit like that, he gonna go out there with them bailiffs, with their guns, and he gonna stab this woman or choke this woman or break her neck or something. He gonna do it real fast and quick that she won't live to see our daughter grow up either. I'll be locked up, but she won't experience having our daughter either. Like, that's just how that would have went.
Wow. Wow. Dang.
Is that a bad way to think of that? I mean, I might not have been fully medicated at the time.
I mean, that's a very strong stance. You know, that is a very strong stance to take on that. I wouldn't sign, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't sign rights over if I was asked to in that situation either. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest, I wouldn't either. Not at all. It's not even an option. I don't even know why, you know what I'm saying, they asked that.
Right. I don't know why they...
It's not even an option, you know, but... yeah. Kind of got me, yeah. So, but when it comes down to having kids, it's a sticky situation all the way around.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
I still just don't. I mean, I understand your logic, what you explained about if you dive in naked, then you're potentially opening up this Pandora's box. If you keep doing it over and over, eventually it's going to open.
Right.
But I still don't think people sit down and choose who they want. Like, I think the closest I ever came to choosing who I wanted to get pregnant was my son's mom, and that's only because we talked about being a family and having babies.
Yeah, but okay, so based off what you said you take the rubber off once you're in a serious relationship, right?
Most of the time, but then I've been doing with the jump offs too lately.
Okay. Well, with the serious relationships, right, or even the jump off, that's because it's a level of comfort.
Right.
Okay, so that right there, once you get a level of comfort, that's almost like subconsciously accepting that if we have a baby, it's okay.
Okay.
Subconsciously, because you took the rubber off. True. It took a while to get to that level of comfort, but once you did, you're like, you know what? I can rock with her. If I get her pregnant, it's all right.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So even to that point,
that is the psychological thought process. Yeah.
And that's a psychological option or choice. You just made a psychological choice.
Okay.
Because you're like, you know what? I'm comfortable with her. I know her now. If I get her pregnant, so be it.
Right.
So that's why I say the man have a choice in that regard. You know what I'm saying? But once she's pregnant, we don't have a choice. Like, I hope men understand that. Once she's pregnant, we don't have a choice. We can say what we want to say, ultimatum and all that other stuff, blah, blah, in this ear, out the other.
Threatening.
It's right, threatening, all that stuff. It's her body. If she don't want to do it, she ain't going to do it. And I think that's the right decision. That's just my opinion on that. I think us as men, and not necessarily us, but doctors and all that stuff, have control over women's body too much already. Too much. Just my opinion. Also, since we talk about doctors, like they said, doctors are to black women what cops are to black men.
Ooh.
I'll say that again, because I just dissed you. Doctors are to black women what police are to black men.
Explain.
Because, okay, you have a lot of women of all races, but we're going to stay on black, whose uteruses are being tampered with, who other reproductive organs are being tampered with, taken out in some cases and stuff like that. And you can look this up. Doing experiments on women private parts. And a lot of this stuff is black women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the mother of creation.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, these doctors are really screwing over a lot of these black women. A lot of them. Under-medicating them. You know what I'm saying? Like, or in some cases, uber over-medicating them. When you read some of these horror stories, you be like, no, ain't no doctors doing that. Okay, look it up. Look it up. And when you start realizing, You looking at African American, African American, African American, African American. What? Why all these women dying having kids? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they going in to give birth and they coming out dead. Well, you can't come out dead, but y'all get what I'm saying,
right?
You know, or they coming out sterile. So you're gonna have one child. Now you sterile. Perfectly normal, healthy woman.
All of a sudden you sterile.
Now all of a sudden she gave birth one time and she's sterile. Not saying that
no
can't happen.
Smoking, no drinking, no nothing, no pills.
Typical, healthy American woman. Yeah. Gave birth one time. Now you can't have kids no more. And you want us to believe that it's her fault. Oh, your body didn't know. When you got 100 women or 10,000 women who are complaining of the same thing, you start to realize, you know what I'm saying? Like these folks ain't doing something. I mean, excuse me, these folks are doing something. I was gonna say ain't doing something right.
What do you think the cause of it is?
Honestly, it goes back to population control.
I'm saying, is it the birth control or is it the depot shot? What do you think it is?
Oh, I think it's during surgery. I think it's something that the doctors are doing.
During the delivery.
That's just. I mean, because when you read the information on some of the stuff that's happening.
I thought they were only doing stuff like that in Africa.
Oh, especially in Africa. Especially it's rampant over there. It's rampant over there. You know what I'm saying?
Doing it over here too, though.
Man, bro, it's and that's what's so shocking about it. They doing it here in the first world country, where you wouldn't think practices like that go on.
Right.
But when you hear, like I said, these horror stories, and you like, what? That happened here? See, True. They don't have no proof because they sleep, they under. They put them under.
Yeah.
But they wake up and now they got all these things happening to them.
Right.
When they go home,
right.
When they can't blame the doctor. This one freaking doctor carved his initials in the lady. And she didn't recognize it till it healed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of sick... You see what I'm saying? Like, man, come, man. Bruh, I'm just saying, man. Don't get me to talking, y'all. Y'all know how it go, man.
So how crazy was my stance when I said...
I don't think it was crazy.
If I had to sign this paperwork, that I'm going to kill her ass.
I don't think it's crazy. I know my reaction initially was like, whoa. But I think that's any parent who love their child.
And I do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna, why should I give up my right just because she asked for it? Okay, well, I want you to sign it over. And then she be like, fuck, no. See how crazy it sounds? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna, honestly, what man is gonna sign over his child? Men love it. I'm not saying women don't. But y'all don't give us enough credit for the way we love our kids.
True.
You see it more and more. Men are doing we love our kids.
True.
We ain't giving them up. We ain't giving up our kids. I'm sorry. We ain't signing them over. No. Even though like you ain't the woman and the man ain't getting along, whatever. You can't ask that man to sign. No. That man ain't finna have that. That man ain't finna have that because his mama gonna be on his ass. His grandmama gonna be on his ass. His dad, his cousin, his brother, his homies. Everybody gonna be like, what? You signed over your mama first thing she gonna say, why you ain't get a baby to me? That's the first thing. Your mama gonna say that. Or your grandma come hit you upside the head. It ain't gonna hurt, but y'all know what she mean by that. Come on now.
Oh, knuckleheaded ass.
Exactly right. Right. And I couldn't think of none of the old saying. You know that what they gonna do? Like, come on now. Sign over your right. What? No. Nope. No.
I mean, you should have saw my attorney's face when I said that.
Bro, I wish I could have been in there just to see that. Because I know you 38, 39.
I mean, look, when I say this woman was running me through hell since my daughter was 2 years old. My daughter was born in 01. So, 03, we were getting a divorce.
Damn.
So we were coming up on our 2nd year anniversary when everything popped off and went left. Mm-hmm. And this woman looked me in my face the second time we were in court, the first time we were one of the two. And she said, you know what? I want to make sure you don't got nothing. I want to take everything from you. Nothing. I don't want you to have nothing. So I'll be at a job and she'll press the child like, and don't get me wrong, I don't like paying other people money to go to my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. We could have been amicable and I could have gave her money out of my paycheck. But no, she wanted to put the people in my business. and I didn't never duck the people. Like I wasn't one of them dudes that had a job and I quit just because child supports are coming out.
Right.
But I also wasn't in a hurry to run into the office and be like, hey, I got child support. Can you debit this for my money for this month? No, I'd keep a job. And she'd take the money. Cool. Like I said, biggest tragedy, biggest fail story of my life. Went to court year 2, and I was all paid up. I mean, I think it came to like $7,380 per year per child for that child, and I was paid up. Walked in there and they said, we're gonna retroactive your child support. I'm like, what does that mean? This is how you get screwed. Oh, so I'm like, what does that mean? And the bailiff was like, that means they're gonna take child support back to when she first filed child support. So you owe money from when she first filed to now. I said, how do I owe money from when she first filed to now when I'm all caught up? Well, don't worry about it, we'll fix it. I left that courtroom owing $10,000. Now, it was never a problem to me, because like I said, I didn't lose jobs based on me ducking child support. I lost jobs based on the fact that I was a totally different person off medicine, and when a boss refused to pay me or put their hands on me or something, I beat their ass up.
As you should.
And I'll lose my job. Now I had to go find another one because I didn't put my hands on somebody. When I filed taxes, they got all the taxes. Right? She got the whole 5, 7, every year. So every year I'll be caught back up. By what they take throughout the year and what they get off of the income tax, I'm caught back up. Then the next year started. I fall behind because they put a suspension on my license. See, down south, they put suspension on your license when you don't pay child support.
Right.
So my license went from suspended to revoked to you just can't have it.
Damn.
So I ain't gonna lie, I spent at least 6 or 7 years without a license.
Damn.
And every time I get pulled over and the judge say, you gonna leave the license? Nope. Why? Because child support is gonna take it. So how you gonna get around? I guess I'm gonna start catching the bus. Or I'm gonna walk. What if somebody need help and you gotta drive them to the ambulance? To the emergency room. I guess I'll have to Uber them to the emergency room or you call a cab or something.
Right.
Like I can't admit to you that I'm gonna be driving my car.
Right, because that's what you're trying to get me to do. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say that. No. How you gonna get Uber? A friend? I don't know.
A cab.
A walk?
Somebody.
Like you said?
Yeah.
Skateboard, scooter?
Bicycle.
That's crazy though, bro. Yeah, she went for the throat.
But I'm saying that's the power they have behind child support.
Yep.
Now, same scenario, just different people. I'm going to child support for my son. But this time, I'm the one that's seeking child support.
Okay.
So she didn't have a lawyer when we first went, and they just want to get the preliminary out of the way. So now we have joint custody, but primary care is me. Okay. Cool. So I filed. I told her not to file taxes. She did it anyway. All right, no problem. Cause when they get the paperwork and they sort it out or whatever, they gonna audit her ass.
Yep.
Not my problem. Told her not to do it. She did it anyway. So, but then
it's not on me, baby.
I asked for child support when we first went to court. My lawyer wasn't there, so they gave me a continuance, so we can go to trial. But I'm like, if it was her filing for me, we wouldn't be going to trial. They would just say, show up with your W-2s and your paycheck, and we're gonna take it from there. And it wouldn't be set out like 3-4 months. It'd only been like 2 weeks later.
When it's the man, it's always different. Always different. Always.
But I just don't understand why they give so much power to a woman tearing down a man versus a man trying to not even tear her down. Because I
just move on.
I told her she could have gave me the simplest amount and it wouldn't even have been nothing.
But it's just the fact that she giving you something. And
That's
she
it.
would have felt like she lost.
I didn't even say give me anything. I said give it to your son. The person that you supposed to be paying for, just put it on his little green dot card.
She would have felt like she lost.
She couldn't do it.
Right. Yeah. No.
Okay.
No.
All right. She told my son, your dad mad at me right now. We mad at each other because he trying to take my money.
Wow.
That's the end of my story time.
That's crazy. I ain't got nothing to add to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Can't live with him.
Can't live without him. Could kill him. But then you'd be like a Brian Landry or something. Unless you do it right, like Dexter.
My bad, y'all.
But even with that, somebody got arrested recently because they tried to do what Dexter do. I don't understand how you.
You better stop trying that on TV stuff. Listen, that's on TV.
I don't know why someone would try that in real life.
It was like a police chief, a police captain in Miami, a real life situation that happened, and he said on national TV, no police station in the world has all that stuff as the police stations on TV. It don't work like that. I remember seeing that laugh so hard. He was like, no police station got all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real. Dun dun. Ain't that Law and Order? One of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host. This Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Sid, aka your boy Sid.
All right, with that being said, y'all have a wonderful night. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell so you know when we're doing this, and tell y'all friends, share the video because the sooner we get to sooner we get the okay to go live, it's gonna be on and popping.
I'm telling you, so we definitely need y'all to share the word, tell your friends, tell your cousins,
tell them all,
everybody. We talking about some good stuff, man.
Call us some telemarketers and tell them to spread the word.
For real, it don't even matter.
Tell them all.
Tell student loan to spread the word. You know yeah. So when we go live, y'all, the comments be crazy, the answers be even crazier. So y'all definitely support, man. For real, we working hard for y'all.
Peace.